week in the life of a designer. I could write you guys a book. No, but seriously, we do a lot during a week, and a lot of that has to do with communication. I think sometimes when we think about graphic design, we just think of ourselves sitting behind our little screen, just doing some cool stuff and not consulting with anyone. And there are a lot of jobs where you will do that. I did that for years, honestly, as a direct mail designer. I was actually at the end of a very dark room. There were no windows in the room. Why do they always put the designers in the rooms with no windows? We need creativity. But and I worked there for years in my own little space. If you're actually following me on Facebook, my profile picture is from my cubicle that I have decorated. But, a lot of times if you plan on going out on your own and doing freelance, you got to find those clients and you're going to have to talk with those clients and you're going to have to meet with them and possibly woo them with a cup of coffee, in order to get them to do business with you. Because there's a lot of people out there trying to get their business. So, how are you going to communicate as a graphic designer? How are you going to present yourself? How are you going to sell yourself as a designer? These are some of the things that you got to stop and think about. But also, even getting that job where I sat at the end of the long, dark, dirty, it was always so dusty corridor, I still had to present myself. I had to go in for my interview. I had to speak well. I had to convey myself as an experienced designer, and I had to sell who I was. So those are some of the things that you want to consider when, you're answering the prompt this week. How are you going to sell you? How are you going to brand you? What are some of the things that you are going to do? Because it is ultimately all about you. All right, have a great last week, guys.